What is a wizard cube? This is a wizard cube. This is also a wizard cube. Looking at it, you may think that a wizard cube is like a Rubik's cube, but a Rubik's cube is a twisty puzzle. You have to know certain algorithms to be able to solve it. For a wizard cube, you don't have to learn any algorithm. The parts all come apart. So all the different cubes you can take off and you can move them around however you want. Also, a wizard cube has different solutions to it. This wizard cube and this wizard cube are exactly the same. This wizard cube is being solved for the VeeFriends. You see all the VeeFriends are out this, but this one has a maze. The maze cube are just a line that goes around the cube that doesn't interrupt, doesn't stop, it just keeps on going, hits every face. But the VeeFriends cube has the maze inside of it. You can see that inside the maze cube, inside of it is the VeeFriends. So it's the exact same cube, you're just trying to solve different parts. If you're trying to solve a wizard cube and you see that as you move a cube around, if you see some part of the other solution, like here, instead of seeing a VeeFriends, you see the part of the maze, you just simply turn it around, you twist it until you don't see that anymore because you're trying to target something different. So this cube and this cube, wizard cube, are exactly the same. You're just trying to target either the maze or the VeeFriends. But also, this cube and this cube are exactly the same. This cube you're trying to solve where the material of the character is the same. These are all bubble gum. These are all gold. But here you're trying to solve where it's all the same character. See, on this one, different materials on this face, but it's all pigs. On this one, you see it's different materials, but it's all elephants. These are all different characters, but all the same material. And this cube has all the same background. You see that's light blue. There's green. There is red. So this cube and this cube are exactly the same cubes. You're just trying to solve it. So one face is all the same of one particular thing that you're looking at, either the character, the background, or the material. Same cube, just different ways to solve it. That's the easy way to solve a 2 by 2. There's also a difficult way to solve a 2 by 2 where everything is different. So you would pick, like say, the character. You would have a cat, a elephant, an eagle, and a ninja on one face, and that's the solution where that face they're all different. But you'd have to have all the faces where each face has something different, and where they're all different characters. Or you could try to solve it where it's all different backgrounds. So one would be pink, one would be green, one would be blue, and one would be yellow on this face. So you're trying to make all the faces such that they're all different background colors. Doing it where everything is similar is the easy way because you can deduce other cubes. But where you're trying to solve for things that are different, it is much more difficult to try to solve that one. So these cubes can be solved, the VeeFriends cubes can be solved 6 different ways. 3 different ways of solving it easy, where everything is the same on one face, and 3 different ways of solving each one where the cubes have something different that you're trying to target each one. So in the same cubes, there are 6 different solutions, as well as, of course, don't forget the maze. The maze actually has different solutions as well. These are exactly the same cubes, except that they're different solutions. So it's a maze where the lines appear, but the pattern that comes around them are different. You can see that this one is slightly different from that one, but it's still a solution because what you've done is you've solved that the line doesn't interrupt itself, doesn't stop, it hits every single line. So these are exactly the same cubes, but different solutions that you're trying to target. This is a 3 by 3 by 3 wizard cube. So is this. But again, it's the same cube. Inside of this one, we have the maze cube. You can see parts of the maze cube. In the 3 by 3 by 3, there are actually three different solutions. So the 3 by 3 also has a lizard cube inside it. So you can solve this one for the lizards, or you can solve it for the maze, or you can solve it for the VeeFriends. Now this VeeFriends, if you look very carefully, is set up for the very difficult solution of being different. I wanted to ship this to you this way so you can understand what different means. Each of these faces has the character where it is different. You can also solve this 3 by 3 wizard cube where everything's the same. So if you have the background, you can have one face where the background is dark blue. You can also have another background that's all yellow. And that's easy. If you solve a face where everything is similar, all yellow, that's easy. You can also try to solve it where everything is the material is different. So here you have a diamond and a diamond. You can have one face that's all diamond. That's a way of solving this wizard cube where all of it's the same. Currently, this is being solved where everything is different. This is extremely difficult. There's different characters. Um, so if you try to solve this with different characters, this is very difficult. It is my suggestion that you take a picture of this before you try to solve it. That way you can have a solution. Now, all the wizard cubes that I've shown to you have been cubical. But wizard cubes don't have to be cubical. Wizard cubes can be rectangular, right? Wizard cubes can be 1 by 2 by 2, and this is also there, or even non-square completely, where it's different shapes completely where you're trying to solve it. Non-orthogonal where you're trying to solve it. Originally, when we designed the wizard cube, we had used numbers where different faces on different numbers. And in fact, it's basically a three-dimensional Sudoku. That's where we had started, where we were trying to solve different Sudokus and different solutions, trying to do that. But people didn't like the Sudoku, so we had changed to shapes. And so we had different shapes and different colors, and we were solving that. People liked that a lot better. I have decided to create a wizard cube for my VeeFriend just for you. I love the different VeeFriends characters, so I decided to replace the numbers with different characters, so that way you can review it. Let me know what you think. Hopefully, you love it so much we can license the VeeFriends for the official launch of the Wizard Cube. But if you don't, you have some suggestions, that's good too. I would love any input that you have on this. Thank you very much.